Hello patrons, here's a video for you of me cycling around Bangkok's Old City. Aloha and good morning patrons. It is Sunday in early February 2023. This is Scott and this is the view from my balcony. That is Satorn Road, or the buildings on Satorn, and you can see kind of looking over to Rama 4 Road now, and massive constructions. I got a 40-some story building going up next to mine, and beyond that 11 skyscrapers for a massive project called Bangkok 1. But look, I'm up a little later. It's 8:30. I'm about to head out on the bike. We're gonna ride over towards the most distant towers along the river, follow the Chao Phraya River up, heading north towards the Grand Palace. Wapo will go and just have a look around, see how many more tourists are out, which we notice more and more by the day, and we'll show you what it looks like. All right, patrons, so I'm just cutting down a road called Soi Pipat between Satorn and Silom, and we came upon the noteworthy Rattanakosin building. So it is built to look like this on purpose. There's a viewing platform on the top left. You can see a glass bottom thing, but it's quite a unique landmark, and when you see it from different sides of the city, it looks quite different. Anyway, I thought I'd point it out. Also give myself a wee bit of a break. On. Finding lots of reasons to stop today. This is on Silom Road. It's called Maha Miriam Temple, and it's one of not many Hindu temples. So it's in a main thoroughfare, and when festivals happen, they go down here, but it's quite a neat building. Anyway, on, time to pedal. This area is next to the Mandarin Oriental Hotel, so we're along the river almost. And this is called Harun Mosque area. And I believe this community is a couple hundred years old. And you saw the little mosque over there. There's a bit of a temple and also a graveyard, but a Buddhist one. And then it's quite a neat little community lane that you then cycle through. It's going to be tough to get this right in. This is only 100 meters from the last place. But some nice wall murals starting to pop up more around the city. This is still in the Harun Mosque area, but we're just heading out of the area. And yeah, pretty nice and neat. This place opened about a decade ago, maybe, called Warehouse 30. And as you see, it's some warehouses more or less along the river, not quite. And they've refurbished, and you've got creative offices in there, and then you've got a lot of shops selling independent clothing or artisanal coffees and so forth. But it's not a bad place to pop into if you're walking along this route en route to Dalat Noi or Chinatown, Warehouse 30. I think I've shown this on another video or two, maybe running or perhaps on bike, but this is kind of the new little trendy entrance to Dalat Noi, a community on the south end of Chinatown. A lot of early trade in here, 250 years ago, maybe 200. And nowadays a lot of trendy little coffee shops, some neat little bars, and just kind of a cool community developed. But it's 9:10. I'm surprised there's not more people through here, but it will be Pakimoto, I think, soon. But anyway, Dalat Noi, just north of River City and the Sheraton on the river. This was in The Hangover 2, where the drug dealing monkey was running across the lines delivering drugs, just going into Yaorat or Chinatown. The start of Sampang Lane, once the busiest and most expensive rental for a shopping thoroughfare in Thailand. Today, still lots of bulk. We're in the shoe and rope section, and then it moves to fabrics and things for your hair, or buy 2,000 keychains, things in bulk. But this end's pretty quiet on a weekend morning, but as you get up further, it's open all week long. But we're gonna stay in the small and narrow quiet stuff. Really, no matter how many times you pass Wat Prakel and Bangkok's Grand Palace, you can't help but be impressed. And we are just passing it here. Gonna go up to the corner to the city pillar shrine. You can see that one on the left is where, when they made Bangkok the capital, they put a lak muang, which is a city pillar, a piece of wood into the ground with some special things and rites, and they build a little temple and it protects the city. On. So I'm just north of the Grand Palace and been out about an hour and a half. Time to start thinking about heading home direction. So I'm going to head to Hulumpong, kind of the old train station, and then down Rama 4 home. But at the moment I'm at Thammasat University, which is kind of one of the two most prestigious and historic universities in Thailand. This one sits on the Chao Phraya River. It's been the site of some pretty nasty political events in the 70s. You can Google that. But I always like the sign here at this north entrance where we learn to love the people. I always think that's a good one. All right, patrons, we are in a direction of home, which is probably about 8 kilometers from where we lie now. And this is along Krung Kasem Road, and this is a klong. And on the edge of the old city, there were 3 canals built kind of starting at the north end of the Chao Phraya River, which is just over there. And they would cut inland and make a horseshoe shape and come out a bit south. And you can imagine there's 3 rings of them, and I'm on the outermost one. So when you cross here, you're actually coming into called Rattanakosin or Rattanakosin Island, where the old city is. And they've kind of refurbished this one recently, or trying to make it a bit nicer, which is good. There was a boat service, but this is quite a historical part of the city. And when we get back down to the end of the klong, we will actually hit Hulampong, the train station, and we'll give you a look there. I forgot to film at Hulampong train station down there, but I've just stopped to get kind of a Singaporean kind of chicken boiled with a bit of fried chicken, and it'll be on rice that's kind of cooked in chicken broth. Kamangai and Kamangai cod. Now it's homeward bound. Well, patrons, here's a view of that tower next to my condo that you saw on the first clip. So we've just crossed about 30K. Went to Lumpini Park close to my house just to put on 1K to cross 30, but it's a pretty relaxed, cruisy one. Got to definitely get out early in the day. But you see quite a bit of cool stuff, as you can see, in just a little blast. Get some exercise at the same time. It's one of the reasons Bangkok never really gets old, for me anyway. So thanks for your support. Hope you're enjoying the episodes this year. Send any feedback, ideas for shows, etc. our way. Until next time.